If you're from Fresno, listen to this. We are here at Kearney Mansion. Now, we are not here to do any ghost hunting or any haunted stories. We are here to see the history of this mansion. We've been outside, but we've never been inside. And I'm just in love, infatuated with the history, and I'm excited to see it. You ready, Miguel?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hi, my witches and norms. Welcome to a Witch Dark Tales podcast. We're your host, I'm Moon Witch.
Let me go.
And guess where we're at?
Where we at?
Kearney Mansion.
Kearney Mansion.
We talk about the Kearney haunted stories all the time, but today we're actually going to go in and see the place. This place has been... I can't even think of the history right now because I'm so excited. But we're going to go in, so stay tuned. And, you know, even though it's not a haunted podcast, we're here for the history. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And blessed be everyone, and see you in the next clip. You ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen? Obviously, we're not gonna see nothing creepy.
Well, we'll see the history.
I kind of want to ask them if it's haunted, but I don't think we should. If you're from Fresno, listen to this. You're probably driven by it. Tucked inside Kearney Park, surrounded by dry fields and tall palms, it looks like something out of another time. Because it is. This is Witch Dark Tales, and we recently took a tour of the historic Kearney Mansion. Not to ghost hunt, not to chase shadows, but to walk through history and to feel what's been left behind. Who was Mr. Kearney? Let's start with the man behind the mansion, Martin Theodore Kearney. He wasn't just a rich man, he was a visionary. In the late 1800s, he purchased thousands of acres west of Fresno and dreamed of building a model farming colony called the Fruit Vale Estate. He wanted to create a European-style agricultural paradise right here in California's Central Valley. His workers planted grapes, they built roads, and in the middle of it all, Kearney began building his dream home, what would one day be known as the Kearney Mansion. Completed in 1903, the mission was meant to be the guest house. Yes, just the guest house. Kearney had plans to build a much larger French-style chateau just across the road, but fate had other ideas. Kearney never lived to see his grand vision completed. In 1906, just 3 years after finishing the mansion, he died of a sudden heart attack while traveling. The Grand Chateau was never built. The land was left in legal limbo. The estate passed through several hands, and eventually the home fell into a quiet disrepair. Fresno County later took over the property, and today it's preserved as a museum, a frozen time capsule of California's agricultural empire. Something about it still feels unfinished. Wow, it's beautiful than I imagined. When we arrived, it was quiet, almost too quiet, the kind of quiet where every step on the gravel path echoes, even with people around. The outside of the mansion is bright white, painted with crushed marble dust to look like stone. But it's not marble, it's wood. A trick of appearance, much like the man who built it. Inside the room are beautiful preserved Victorian furniture, hand-painted wallpaper, old black and white portraits of staff. It's a museum, but you can feel the weight of time passing against the walls. As we walk from room to room, the deeper layers of this estate begin to reveal itself. Not through ghost stories, but through the real people who once lived and worked here. This wasn't just Martin Kearney's home. It was the heart of a working agricultural empire. Families lived on the property. Laborers worked the fields. Housekeepers cooked, and gardeners kept the estate running like clockwork. Some of them lived in small outbuildings behind the mansion. Others worked sunup to sundown in the orchards, passed down through local families, remembered in the artifacts on display. And though you won't find any of their names in the official records, their story are still in the air. One of the most fascinating details, the mansion's interior design. Kearney imported wallpaper from France. He had handcrafted light fixtures and period furniture brought in by train. Even the layout of the rooms was intentional, to impress guests, to demonstrate the wealth and vision. But there's also evidence that Kearney's legacy wasn't all elegance and idealism. He was a strict businessman. Some accused him of exploiting laborers. There were legal battles after his death. His massive empire, once carefully controlled, slowly unraveled. Today, the Kearney Mansion is preserved not just as a beautiful home, but as a living museum. It's one of the few places in Fresno where you can step directly into the early 1900s and see what life was like during a time of expansion, ambition, and quiet power. Whether or not you believe in hauntings, places like this are worth preserving because they tell stories. They hold the blueprints of our cities. They show us who we were and who we choose to become. So if you ever find yourself driving west of Fresno, take the detour. Walk through the gates of Kearney Park. Tour the mansion. Stand in the room where history unfolds and just, well, listen.
I don't understand. I started crying when I was in there. Not because this place is haunted. The fact that it's so much history, and a lot of people tend to forget that we have amazing history here. And Mr. Kearney built his whole place on his back. And as a younger generation, we have to appreciate his work. So thank you, Mr. Kearney. We're about to go ring the bell. Let's go. Well, if I can find the bell.
Over there, look.
Where? Chico, I didn't get the whole scene. See, you guys, all this used to be his thing. It's crazy. He did this on his own. He was a man who invented things, his entrepreneur. He did that, y'all. That's something to look up to. The fact that where's the bell? Oh, I see it. Are you sure that's the bell?
Yeah.
Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Witch Dark Tales podcast. We are your host, I'm Moon Witch.
Here we go.
And today we are here at Kearney Mansion. We're going to be ringing the lunch bell. Or what's it called?
No. Kearney Bell.
The Kearney bell. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing.
Is it that one?
I don't know. And we're about to ring the lunch bell here. Ready?
Okay, ringing it.
Oh.
Before we end the podcast, I would like to mention we are not promoting the Kearney Mansion at all. We are just here to tell the history of this place. Before I let you go, for audio listeners, go ahead and click on the link below in the description box so you can see the visual on YouTube. Now, for part 2 of next week's podcast, we will be going to Kearney Mansion in the park, sitting down with the house behind us as we tell people scary stories and the urban legends and hauntings of what we know of being here in Fresno, California. Thank you, everyone. Blessed be, and I'll see you next week for Witch Talk Tales podcast. Bye, everyone.